We have now the bronze medal match coming on Recurve Cadet men. We have Korea against China. We have Lee from Korea against Liu from China. Let's say that Liu has to beat a Chinese Taipei archer. Then he has to eliminate a Dutch archer. To lose, sorry. He met the Dutch archer in semi-final, lost. That's why he's coming to the bronze medal match. When Korean archer Lee beat a Mongolian archer, but then lost against Marcos Almeida from Brazil, who was shooting the gold.
Yeah, so we have the 1 and the 2 seed in the gold.
Yes.
If you're a betting man, it's very predictable for you. And then...
Yes, you have... In the gold, you have number 1 against number 2, and in the bronze, you have number 5 against number 11.
Yeah, 11 had a pretty tough bracket to get here, it looks like, but
yep.
Good for him.
Totally right.
There were, one of my coaches said that rain is the great equalizer. There were a lot of upsets that day, a lot of upsets.
Yes. We were very impressed for 2 things when we have been watching you all shooting. First is the form. I've been an incredible increase of good form, good shooting, good basics in all of you from cadet to junior. Just looking 4 years behind. I could see half of the archers struggling with form, and now I could barely see one archer who has a form that I don't like.
Yeah, and you see a lot of the same faces. So those shooters have had time to develop, and I think that's where you see a lot of that increase in technique. I tried out for this Youth World team 2 years ago and didn't make it, but in myself, my form has increased exponentially, or my ability to shoot good shots, so I mean, that's why I'm here. But you see some of the people who were on that team last cycle, and they've had 2 years to grow, and their form has shown it.
You can see there's a incredible good work from coaches, from federations, and of course for you too, people who follow our videos, they see how the top archers are doing, and for sure trying to copy. There's a lot of information, internet, website, apps,
and I think
help
that
the coaches.
That information has grown a lot over the past 5 years. 10 years especially. You see a huge growth in the sport, so then that information is more readily accessible. People can get better. You're going to see a lot more high scores.
Correct. And the second part we were very impressed was with how many good scores were achieved with this bad weather.
Yeah, I went out to a Chinese guy in my first match who, in the rain, was shooting 27s, 28s whole time.
Yeah, the score was amazing, with wind, was consistent and was strong.
And I felt like I was making good shots, so I couldn't really be mad at anybody, as I did all I can.
That's a comment we did with, let's say just 10 years ago or 8 years ago, with a day like this, you will see so many people complaining.
Yeah.
And we could just see smiley faces, or faces like saying, that's what it is, and let's deal with it. So there were people smiling and enjoying it when we were cold and wet and and all our hair blowing because of the wind.
Yeah. But then you'll see people complain about a little breeze, a tricky wind today. But
yes, we are spoiled.
Yeah, we are.
Good, let's go back to the match. Archers has been introduced. They're ready to start. We see Lee from Korea against Liu from China. The number 5, Lee, against number 11 in the ranking round. See our first arrow.
And there it is.
What to say?
He's had time to adjust to this field. I think it's, his 3rd time on this venue today.
When the Chinese is the first time he's shooting here.
Yeah, and I think that's very advantageous.
Yes, I don't see Leo has been before.
There it is.
He's even making 2 seconds instead of 3.
Yeah, he's shooting quick. There you go.
It's interesting to see that the index finger,
ring finger.
The ring finger, it's slipping a bit out, which is not very common in the Koreans. They have a deep hook, they have the 3 fingers in.
Yeah.
But his position is like slipping a bit. We can see if it's a torsion of the hand. The string hand, or a bit high.
In this next set, I want to watch that and see if he's rotating his hand out or what he's doing.
But it's not typical Korean way, the Korean style. They like to have the string.
It's a very strong hook.
Solid, yep. But it seems that he has this very well managed.
Oh, he's doing fine.
If he arriving to this level with this core and the way he's shooting, for sure it's not affecting him too much. But it's something that might be changed or adjusted for other coaches in future.
Yeah, I think it's cool to see archers at this age because they do still have a lot of development to do. It's not... These shooters are very good, but they're not at their peak right now. They still have several years before they peak. So there are things to pick out in their form that could be improved.
That's totally right. And sometimes talking to our top Korean archer, they say, yes, I'm not so good in technique, that's why I'm doing this. And say, what do you mean you're not so good in technique?
Yeah.
You're Olympic champion.
Yeah.
Say, I'm not good on that, I'm not good on there. I'm still moving here, I have to improve that. And it's very impressive to see that even when they're the top Korean archer,
there's always something to fix.
They are still
Always.
thinking, how can I fix this and I
Yeah.
can work on that because I'm not so good in here and there. That's
Yeah.
something that I really surprised because we take them as a model how to follow, what
Yeah.
to do. And it's clear that they realize that they have seen things that are working well but things that not. Amazing group, 2 10s.
Well, if you see his wrist is a bit loose, so when I have this problem too. When he releases, his hand comes down a little bit, and his finger slipping off is rotating out.
Here we cannot see it very well. We see it later. But what is clear is a very good expansion. He has no hesitation.
And good
moving to
timing.
The clicker, good
timing is the key there.
It's clear when you have not a strong hook and you take more time, it's an
It
issue.
starts to slip more.
But if you have a very good timing, very fast shot, and you are learning a little bit in the end of the finger, it's not an issue so much. It's just an issue when you try to move and the string is sliding your finger.
Exactly.
But if it's
It
hook
takes
in the
forever to
finger,
get through the clicker.
I call this the spring effect. You move and nothing moves in the string. You move your elbow, you feel you expanding, but the string doesn't move.
Expanding,
That
it's
is
not going through the clicker.
The spring effect has more pressure you put.
Spring effect. I'll remember that. It's a good one.
When you have a deep hook, all what you do in the elbow is coming to the string very easy.
It's a balance though, because you can't have it too tight, or you can't get rid of the
If it's
string.
too tight,
Yeah,
nothing
then your
happens.
release suffers in the opposite way. Well, the camera went out.
Yep.
Again. Taking a break. We need a breather.
He's on strike, he's taking a break. We have some connection problems. We are trying to find out what it is. Not easy when we are in live production.
No, you don't have any time to troubleshoot.
So it's 2-2 set points. They are tied right now. And
A
Lee's
very, very good match. They're shooting great scores.
oh yes. And Lee with a solid 10 when
Yep.
Liu give a little bit of space with a 9. Here we see the finger,
Yep.
but a very smooth release. Smooth and fast. But it's a speedy match. They both
Very,
are pom, pom,
very
pom, pom.
quick. See, when he releases, he still has 16, 15 seconds left.
We still
Arrow
have-
hits the target at 15 seconds.
We more or less have no time to come back to the archer.
No, no, no.
When
They
we
don't
come-
want to be commented on.
No. Nice shot. Nice, solid shot.
Yes,
Good.
his body was so still when he releases.
You can feel the balance. You can
Yeah.
feel this is always in the center of the core of the body and it's control. No reaction, a good expansion to the target, very simple, easy.
Like a statue.
We were talking in other matches that it's amazing that it's not so simple like it look like. And you know how much work is behind to fix the body, to rise the arm, to keep the scapula together, to feel the pressure.
Every sport's like that.
Yes.
Every sport at a high level, it looks easy. And then
They
people
make
want to
it-
try it, they con you into trying it, and then you try it, and you're stuck with it for 5 years trying to figure out how to do it right.
You guys make look easy, and it's very difficult to realize for spectators or who we are watching is all what is happening inside. It's easy from outside, but inside.
You have every little thing. It makes a huge difference.
You feel the heartbeat, you feel the shaking of
Yeah.
the arm on the leg sometimes. You see the side moving and say, how the hell I'm going to shoot? Oh, it's moving. That's when the confidence and the trust in your training is playing a role.
And the timing. The timing is really important there. The longer you stare at your sight moving around, the less trust you have in that shot.
More time to think.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a different target. This is the one, the right one.
A 10 to a 9.
Yes. 10.
Mr. Lee corrected that one a little bit.
He looked very calm, even inside.
He did.
And Liu
Fires
from
back with a 10.
Liu from China looked very focused.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Just to admire this. How you can make the shot so good, so easy, and good grouping. Just by practice and focusing. Good. Liu is not making it easy either.
No, he's not.
Look what score. 30
to 29. It hurts to lose with a 29. It just hurts.
Very much, eh?
Yeah.
You do the best, you get great shot, you say that's a good score, and the other opponent make a 10-10-10.
This is a fun match to watch because if you make any mistake, you're going to pay for it.
It's like compound.
Yeah,
you cannot miss.
Recurve is becoming that way a little bit, especially on the senior field at World Cups. You're winning with 29s and 30s. You throw a 28, a 27, you're not going to win with a 27 unless you're lucky.
With John Darley, we were commenting that compound is about not missing the 10 and recurve is about hitting the 10. But you're right, it's changing. It's changing.
It's not going to be like that for
You
very
guys
long.
are making the sport so accurate that it's going to be like that very soon.
And you have improvements in material science, gives you better equipment, but the shooters are training more, they're training smarter, they're training harder. It's
we were talking yesterday with Greg Easton, who was here, that the equipment is much more accurate than the archers.
Yes, it is.
This gap for the archers getting as accurate equipment is what is happening now.
Yeah.
Archers, you guys
closing
are
that
getting
gap with training.
Closing by training, proper training, picking up the right talent.
Sports science is very important.
Let's see if Liu can come back and force a shoot off.
He looks calm and determined.
It's very focused. Eh?
Yep.
It's amazing.
There's
No
his
expression
9.
at all.
Yep.
We can see the Chinese team cheering on the stand. Korea just touching the line.
Not giving any room though.
Very fantastic line, eh?
Yes.
Looks so solid. Looks so in balance.
Exactly.
So
very
beautiful.
well braced.
Oh, it took a bit more time than
A
usually.
little bit. He didn't pay for it though. He shot a 10.
Took a bit more. He's being cautious or careful.
Ooh, he really needed an 8 there. You saw on his face that string drug a little bit more, gave him a low shot.
I think that give the match.
That's it.
That's it.
30-30.
My God, what a final.
Six straight 10s at least.
He deserved the goal. There's no way to fight against this or to try to even equalize it.
No. It was a very good match.
Good Chinese, Asian, Korean way to pay respect.
Very respectful of each other. They know that they both belong in that gold medal match.
Yes, they are. They belong. Rank number first against rank number second.
Bronze medal match. Sorry about that.
Yes, you're right. It was rank number 5 against 11.